Pass it backwards.
Oh wow, I was not expecting that to hit me.
Honestly, same, bro. Not gonna lie for a second. I mean, no, I'm actually godlike, bro. What do you mean? Come on. The one thing I could say for sure, though, is a lot of aggression when you don't have to be aggressive. There's quite a few times when you were in actually pretty bad spots and you just didn't care. As far as like when you're trying to get off of platforms or out of the corner, you were very, very happy to try and swing on me. And of course, Palu having huge hitboxes, invincible moves, and all the other good stuff, you can get away with it a lot, and I get that. But there's sometimes too where you try and like come off of a platform with like a fair or come down with like a back air or something like that, or like out of the corner you try and swing on me and you're getting reversed, whether I was getting up tilts or back airs of my own, or jumping with fair or catching your landing with like a down tilt or an up tilt or a grab even. And the one thing I could say is, like I said, I don't mind the aggression, but in some spots, if you know you're in a bad spot, you should try to value keeping your percent down versus trying to put percent on me, which sounds kind of obvious in some cases, but you can win a situation by getting out of a bad spot. So like, although you didn't actually put damage on, the reward was getting back to neutral without getting reversed or finessed or killed or taking damage or comboed or something like that. Okay. So that was one thing I saw. As far as pacing goes, I thought your pacing was pretty decent. Towards the end, I was camping you a little bit more when I had a lead. I could have been doing that a lot more, I could say, as far as like, if I had as much of a lead as I did, even if it was like 50% or 40%, I could have ran away a lot more than I did. There were some spots where I kind of just forced the issue and I didn't have to. As far as that, if you are trying to corner me or try and make a comeback, this is where it's kind of a gray area, I could say. You want to be aggressive up to a point where now I have to make a decision. So for example, let's say you want to have me in the corner here. If you are, let's say here. So you're not quite ledge trap or like roll distance. You're kind of just boxing out the middle. From here, I don't have to interact with you. But if you try to take more and more stage, I'm going to try and get out of the corner eventually. Otherwise, I'm going to get hit off stage and ledge trapped or edge guard or something bad. You can try and make a read on my jump or roll or something out of the corner. I might go like this, forward tilt, you might go like this, whatever it might be. If you see situations like that happening, and I'm consistently getting backed into a corner than getting away from you, that's how the game can kind of, I guess, spiral out of control. Because there were some points where I genuinely did not have to fight you at all. Right, and I still would, because I'm trying to see habits, and this is not like super sweaty, like I'm trying to like win Evo or anything out here. So I want to see how you deal with situations like that, right? So if you do happen to have me in the corner, where you have a beautiful move called up smash, right? It's kind of slow, I'll admit. I think it's frame 18. But if you happen to throw it out and I go like this, I can just die for it, right? And the reason why I would do that is if I'm trying to go in on the ground, I'm constantly getting hit by like walled out back airs, for example, or you're coming in with like walling out fairs or whatever it might be, and you're covering this area, and I don't have the moves to deal with that, right? If I'm rolling past you, you can be dashing back and getting grabs, or dashing and turning around with the forward tilt. That's like one of the few times it's actually decent to catch like a roll, or like if I side B, you can catch me with your forward tilt there. But if I am jumping, and I do have a super high jump, you can still catch me, especially if I'm trying to get out of there quickly. I'm probably not going to waste my double jump and go this high. Even if I were to do that, and just this is very specific for Falco, but let's say if I were to do this, I don't have control of my character until there, like when you saw that air dodge. So if I did this, for example, you could still run over to me and potentially like go for another up smash or go for a dash attack to catch my landing, and now I'm being juggled somewhere out here with no jump. Right. So this is almost a mentality thing. I wouldn't say the moves you were using were wrong. It's not even that at all. Like I was saying before, you were very conservative with your tilts, which is great. Your movement's really good. I thought your disadvantage was good. The one other thing I would say too is there's quite a few times when we got into like the absolute middle of the stage here. Your go-to was to full hop a lot. Nothing wrong with full hopping, but there's quite a few times you caught me and I caught you, right? As far as like we kind of went up here and did this kind of a thing a lot. And one of those situations again where if you happen to catch it with like a full hop nair or full hop back air right here, you could be going for up air, which is fine. And in some cases, if you want to try and catch me early in my jump, you could even be going for an up smash as a read, right? This is a hard read, of course, but this is one of those situations too where if I want to just jump around you, you have these moves that have insane range. Flame Nova almost, or not Flame Nova, Explosive Flame almost never came out as well, right? If I'm just jumping around in front of you or running away, it's one of the great things about your character too, is they're very good at, they're like an anti-camping character. If I want to camp you, you have moves where if I reflect it, it doesn't hit you. Both your moves. If I'm up here and you throw an auto reticle and I reflect it, it can hit you. But if you're like level or if you're up, then it won't hit you. Right? So don't be afraid to shoot. Try and bring the percent back, because if I or anybody can just run away from you and it's actually working, it's something that shouldn't be working. You have projectiles and you have speed. Right? So corner me, try and pay attention to my habits. To how do I get out of the corner? Do I have a habit of like, I don't know, side being from the ledge, rolling in, jumping, trying to fight you, and really try and pay attention to that. I don't think you were doing anything horrendously bad, like, oh, this is a really bad habit by any means. I didn't have you in tons of situations where I could see it for the most part. Like when I knocked you down in a lot of tech chase situations, you were mixing it up pretty well. As far as like, we weren't rolling away every single time. You didn't do roll in or get up attack every single time. So that was good. Fighting from the ledge, you took your time as well. So the patience is definitely there. I just want to see you try and take advantage of, when I make mistakes, getting a bit more of a punish. So even the mistake that I'm doing doesn't have to be something on shield. It could be double jumping to get away from you. And then your positioning can be more so underneath me, so I'm scared of an up tilt or an up smash or whatever, and now I'm air dodging, and you can go for instant dash attack or get grabs and try and get ledge traps out of that. Good weight there. All good. So notice that one up tilt and catching my landing pushed me all the way to the ledge because I didn't want to have anything to do with your up air or your nair or instant dash attack or back air. So I'm like, nope, I'm going to go to the ground. And if the ground is over here, then that's where I'm going, right? So you can try and take advantage of these situations a little bit more too once you get them, because you do definitely get them. Oh no, not like this. Oh,
that was not. I meant to down tilt.
It's all good, bro.
Just kind of went through.
Welcome to Nintendo Online, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to love it here. So right there, that could have been a forward tilt moment. Whether or not you knew I was going to do that, it's the fact that I'm in a ledge trap, right? If I'm not getting punished for doing something like that side B, I'm going to keep doing it too. Yep, right there. It's just a long-lasting hitbox. Makes me respect that space. If I want to get in, I got to go high, right? I got to go high, or I got to like run in and shield. In which case, it opens up doors for up smash. It opens up doors for grabs, right? Opens up doors for making mix-ups on my shield too. So, another thing too, and I feel like this is just a gimmick that you don't know about, is my side B is minus 14 on shield if I'm in the air, and if I do it on the ground, it's minus 19. So, insanely minus.
So very slow.
I wouldn't say that you're going to up smash it for free if I do it on the ground, because you still have to react to the fact that I did it at all. So you only have one frame to play with there, with frame 18 out of shield versus minus 19 on shield. But you can absolutely nair every single time at least. You could even go for back air as well. Fair, you might jump over me in some cases if I'm on the ground, so be careful with that. If I'm facing forward, you can get a guaranteed grab, guaranteed nair. If you're facing backwards, I'd say nair or back air, but yeah, probably not up smash. If you want to call it out early and like not even let me hit your shield and just run right into your up smash, and that's another thing you can go for too. Yeah, I would say in some cases, I feel like this is almost like a trend for a lot of Palu players just based on how the character is. Some of the risks that you're taking, or actually I would say you could be taking some bigger risks in some places, like at the ledge. So if you have, like I said, the invincible moves that you have and the strength that you have, if you were to dash back and F smash and you're completely wrong, but I'm over here and I shoot a laser at you, that basically doesn't matter, right? Because if you're right, I'm dead, right? If I side B into you and your F smash comes out or your up smash, I'm 100% dead, provided that I'm at death percent, right? So don't be afraid to, I guess, have some creativity with your punish game. right? Go for these reads.
Okay.
If you're wrong, this is also where you start to call out habits on somebody, right? If you're going for the straight up honest play, you're almost playing as if I have no habits, where you want to just say, okay, this is what he's done. I missed him. What kind of is what it is, and I'm going to try and punish what I can, which is like a good fundamental like baseline to have. But in some cases, if you see, okay, this guy likes to do this thing, I don't know if he's going to do it right here, but I'm going to try to set up the situation so it could come out. And if it does, I'm just going to let an up smash go and see if I was right. And if you are right, that's the devastating punishes that you could be getting, right? If I jump in like this because I'm scared of like a forward tilt or an F smash or like a raw back air, I go like this and you just go for an up smash. You're standing like right here, and I just jump into it. First of all, I feel like a dumb idiot for doing that. But second of all, you're getting a kill at like 110 or like 100 from already up this high, and I'm getting hit by it. So I'm not saying you should be mash and smash attacks all the time, but it could also be like the full hop back air right here, or like jumping back with like a back air or whatever it is, depending on what you think I'm going to do. And just trying to get these callouts to be a bit more of a part of your gameplay. Like I said before, movement and everything else is still really good.
That definitely makes sense. What you said about the honest play, because I pretty much always want to do safe things. Like there is a guy at our scene who plays Sheik a lot. He pretty much only plays Sheik against me, obviously, and like he has like a really bad jump habit. But I just feel like if I go for something risky because it's Sheik, I just get like hard punished, and I end up like off the stage, getting like back aired over and over again, or like having to play around his grenade.
I guess I would have to see how he plays, because I know that Sheik, of course, if a Sheik wants to play insanely safe, here's the thing: if Sheik wants to play insanely safe, basically all you can do is make reads, because everything is safe, right?
Yeah, because everything is all is framed at as unreactable.
Yeah, so yeah, that's where it's like I know he's going to like, I don't know, beer versus needles, just like as a movement option, even if it's not fully charged, he's not going to shoot it, but he's just going to do it like right here. That's where you just jump up and catch him with an up air or back air. Probably not the ledge, but you get the idea. Or if he's like, I don't know, if he's a player that does things like landing there into down tilt as Sheik, because you can just do that and it starts combos like landing there into forward tilt. If you know someone's going to do that, let's say for example do landing there into a grounded move, you could be jumping over the top and then coming down with something. So you could be going like full hop or short hop, coming down with nair, coming down with fair, jumping over top and coming down with back air, right? Outspacing, going for F smash, right? You have the range for that. F smash, if you're too far away, of course, just gonna like push them away. So it'd be some fine tuning there, but you don't have to like run in and shield. Then you go like nair down tilt on your shield, and then like start forward tilting on you. It's like, okay, now I'm just gonna roll away, and then they called it out with like an instant dash attack, and now you're in a tech chase situation or you're being juggled or something. So it's definitely a big push and pull, I would say, as far as the playstyle and how much you have to switch it up on the fly, because your character is, I'm not going to say super honest, but very safe, very straightforward, right?
Yeah.
And you can get away with that, but if players just don't want to take risks, you have to start taking them first, or like making reads. That's how people start living to like 160% versus Palu, because you're looking for a back air and you're just not going to get it. They just won't let you get it. Right?
Yeah. No, I find myself in that situation a lot. Okay. All right, that makes sense.